My name is Robert Hughes. I'm the Huntington Town Historian.
My family moved into Huntington in 1914.
I've lived in Huntington for the past 50 years.
87 years old. I've been living in Huntington all my life.
A lifelong resident of Huntington and Huntington Station.
I've been in Huntington over 80 years.
I was born in Huntington Hospital, so I didn't move here. I grew up here.
Born and raised here in Huntington Station, 57 years old, soon to be 58. I remember a little bit of the station before it got torn down.
We have our young children who does not know anything about Huntington Station because it's not what it used to be.
I was only 5 or 6, so I didn't really have a big social life, but it was knowing everybody. Everyone in Huntington Station knew one another.
In its heyday, it was harmony. I don't want you to believe that we were singing and dancing in the streets, but we weren't doing that. But there was a sense of community.
But it was not uncommon to see a doctor walking out of a patient's house with a chicken. They would pay him with a chicken.
One just looked out after each other.
Nobody ever had a key to their house.
We didn't even have a key for the house.
Nobody.
If you go other places all over the world, you see that the train station is the hub of commercial activity.
Just shopping in Huntington Station was desirable.
Shopping was a social event. Went down to the butcher shop, sat down and talked to that guy for a while. Not only knew you, he knew your grandfather.
We had it in the churches. We had it in the halls.
Sunday was our day of church. That's where you met the girls, at church.
Imprinted in my brain, in my mind, is the big white bank.
Big white bank on the corner of Broadway and New York Avenue. That was a beautiful looking building.
That was the bank my parents used. My father was in business here, so we were there quite often.
I was proud of the fact that we had what we called the village. We had a pool room, the fire department, you name it. Once you take all that away, you have a blighted area.
I don't remember going through it. I don't remember seeing it. I don't remember when they took it down.
I can't even remember anything but shock that they would take away a whole community.
Well, when they were getting ready to have the urban renewal, I was one of the fighters. I wanted somebody to be on the town board that represented Huntington Station, that when I had a light out, they had a light out on the street.
And all I can say is until they destroyed our town, it was probably very unique. Everybody got along.
We suffered by not having it. But when it came time to fight together, they'd rather just give up and go somewhere else.
I have a lot of the records that they were working with in the 1960s. If you see the letters that were written about the urban renewal, let's keep it on a hush-hush, because the malls at that time came into being.
As I look at it, it's a big parking lot.
How much socialization can take place at a parking lot?
This is the gateway to Huntington, but we were a community at one time.
It's nice to see that there is going to be some development going on here.
Well, I think what we have to do is go back to what created Huntington Station in the first place. The train station was here, so a community grew up around it. And we have people here, and we have a lot of people who are invested in Huntington Station.
We should come here and we should have a gala affair one whole week. We should march in the streets, and we should have flags, we should have balloons. That's what I would like to see with bringing back Huntington Station.
You have to be a part of change.
A new beginning of Huntington Station.